Good morning. Today I am going to do another tutorial, a live class for how to make a Valentine's Day card. A few days ago I gave a tutorial about how to do this one, which opens in the middle. Right? Which is nice. You can put a card or something in here. And I've been designing Valentine's Day cards because I want to do something good for Valentine's Day. So this year I came up with this one, which is a slightly modified and simplified version of one I designed a couple of years ago. I also designed this one, which I haven't done a class for yet. But on Thursday, I came up with another one, which I like more, which you can open from the right like this and write something inside, and it has a nice heart, nice rounded heart on the front. It's not particularly complicated, and so this is the one I want to teach you how to do today. To fold this, I recommend using a sheet like this, or you can do it smaller. If you use a 6x6 inch paper, it comes out this size, which, as you can see, compared to my hand, is not very big. If you want to have room to write more in it than just, you know, "You're my Valentine and I love you," to get something more this size that has a little bit more space. Again, comparing it to the size of my hand, you can see that's, well, it's a lot bigger. So this is done with a sheet of origami paper that is 10 inches, approximately 10 inches square. And so I think we're going to go ahead and get started. So, of course, this is a Morigami video on my Morigami webpage, and I like to have my folded logo around here somewhere. So, this is not particularly difficult to fold. If you see I'm looking off to the side, it's because I have the monitor here. I'm watching the video on the other on my computer, so I can see what's going on and see how you can see what I'm doing. So, start with the square sheet of paper. It actually doesn't have to be square. If you want it to be longer, you know, if you wanted this to be, I don't know, like twice this length, just use a longer sheet of paper. All the folding happens at one end, so it can actually be a rectangle of in theory, any size. I'm going to go with a square. And of course, pink or red or whatever color you want the heart to be on one side and white on the other. So we're going to start with the white side up, and we're going to fold the paper in half. Like so. I recommend folding on the table. I'm folding in the air so you can see what I'm folding. Okay, so with the paper folded in half. Now we're going to fold to each side. We're going to take the edge of the paper and fold it down to the crease, front and back. So, front. Okay, and back. So now I have a simple division in 4, complete. Okay, now we pick the end that we want to work on. One end is going to be the heart, the rest is going to be the rest of the card. So I'm going to pick this end. Now, folding from the part where we have 3 layers, you can see the colors inside, we're going to fold the corner up to the top crease. So, repeat behind. All right. So now it's the same on both sides. Now this triangle underneath, we're also going to fold up to one side. It's a pre-crease. And unfold it again. And now we are going to reverse fold it up inside the model in the center. Like so. Now we have to decide if we want a left-handed card or a right-handed card. Usually cards are right-handed cards. As I say, we open them from the right like this. I'm going to assume that's what I'm going to want to do. But you never know. You know, in Japan they have books that open the other way, right? In cultures that go from right to left instead of left to right, you might want to do it the other way. Doesn't make a difference. I'm going to do it this way for today. So I'm going to take this with the heart on the right and open it up like this. Okay, now I'm going to fold the corners to the center. Like this. Right? Now I'm going to change this from being a valley fold to being a squash fold. So I'm going to pull one layer down, like so. I'm going to make that a nice even squash fold. Get that closer so you can see what that looks like. And repeat on the other side. Open this up, fold this out, and make a nice, neat squash fold, like so. Okay, now we can see the beginning part of the heart taking shape. Now to round out the top of the heart, first of all, we are going to fold these corners to the inside. I can't do that without looking at that, I'm afraid. Not a lot, just a fraction, like that. And we're going to repeat that also on the other side, as symmetrical as we can. Okay, like so. Now when we do this, we reveal a little triangle here, a little white triangle. We're going to just fold that triangle behind, just enough to hide it. Okay, so it folds across, it's a mountain fold on the inside at the height of where these two creases meet. Okay, if you can see this. I'm going to pull the camera closer since we're folding small. You may not see my face, but that doesn't matter. You have to see the origami, not my face. Okay, so currently we have this. Now, we have these awkward corners here, so we're going to get rid of those awkward corners, folding them up like so, from this corner up to here. And then we're going to tuck this underneath inside this little pocket. We could also mountain fold them behind. Either way I think works. We want to make these creases nice and sharp. And repeat this on the other side. Like so. And again, stick this underneath to hide it. Now we're getting close to finishing. We just want to fold these corners back. And now we have the heart shape finished. If we want, we can also fold these little corners back and make it even a little bit rounder. That's just a matter of taste. Okay, so we can make additional mountain folds there. And then here also we have a little corner. We can fold that corner back to match the heart. All right. Now, we're going to look at the other end. So we want to turn it around. Okay, we had it like this. We want to look at it like this. So we're going to open this up without creasing. And to keep this all from opening up, we're going to fold over a narrow triangle. I have to look at this, so give me a second here. A narrow, long triangle just to lock the layers together. And again, we're going to crease this very sharply. Okay, like that. Then we can fold the heart all the way over like this. Right now, we're almost done, but this tends to open up. If we want the card to stay closed, what we can do is look at this little corner here, fold it back a little bit more than the angle of the heart in front. Okay, just a little more like this, and turn that into a reverse fold. This was my friend Guillermo's idea. Thank you, Memo, for that suggestion, because now we can put this little corner in here. Memo said you have to make a lock to keep this thing closed, so this is my solution. So now the card stays closed, right? And easy enough to open. Just take the heart, open it up, and you can write a message inside, and we have a nice Origami Valentine's Day card. So I hope that you find this Morigami video, live video, useful. I hope you can make some nice Valentine's Day cards to give to the people that you love on Valentine's Day, or as they call it here in Mexico, the day of love and friendship, el Día del Amor y la Amistad. And if you enjoy these Morigami videos, it's my logo, please like the page, or go to YouTube where I have more videos, and subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. All right? Hope you enjoyed it. Happy Valentine's Day.